Hello forex traders, welcome to this amazing video on oh gosh, my battery is low. Once again, my name is CJFX and I have, or let me just say, I just spot out a very nice setup on S&P 500. Now, what is S&P 500 doing? First and first, top down analysis. Let's start from the monthly time frame to see what this bad boy is all about. Now, from the monthly time frame, on the monthly time frame, I can see the S&P 500 has been bullish since when? Since 2019 till date. S&P 500 has been bullish. Now, what do you see? Since the direction of the market is what? Clear. So it has been creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Now, as you can see, the S&P 500 likes the Fibonacci like its life depends on it. It likes the Fibonacci like its life depends on it. Now, looking at it from here, what can you see? Using the Fibonacci retracement level, whatsoever time frame you go, the S&P 500 respects the Fibonacci like its life depends on it. Fibonacci level, Fibonacci. Now, on the weekly time frame, what can we see? We could see still market came to this place, created a head and shoulder to this part here, created a double top, went back up, and there's something I want to let you know. Market moved from zones to zone. As you can see, market broke out from this zone, went to the upper zone, pull back to the same zone, came back to this zone, pull back, breakout, retest, went to this zone, pull back, came back to this zone, was reacting on this zone, broke out on a lower time frame, reacted on this zone, pull back down. Now what you see, so for you to know that market move from zone to zone and all these zones catch, how did I draw them? If you want to learn it again, feel free, chat me up and I will show you it for free. So what are we seeing on S&P 500? As you can see, S&P 500 have been rallying since when? S&P 500 has been rallying since June 25. Since June 2025 till date. You understand? It has been rallying since this June till date, like from this on the weekly time frame. As it broke out from here, it has been rallying since June. So this way it's reached before it started to react. Now it wants to start dropping. Now on the daily time frame, what can we see? On the daily time frame, we can see that this whole move that is here is looking too steeper. So eventually, market is going to what? Drop. So we are looking for market to drop at least to this level or this level before what continuation, because the monthly time frame is showing that market is bullish. Do you understand? So but on the daily time frame, we see that we could see a double top. So why did I say that market has been exhausted? Look at it. It went up, created higher highs, created higher lows. And I wanted creating a higher high, but it couldn't cross the range. It couldn't cross that level. So it got exhausted at this point. Now what? Change of structure. Retested back on this smaller zone. Do you understand? Retested on the smaller zone. Now what? Pulling back down. Pulling back down. First TP this, second TP this. Now, so how are we going to take advantage of this? We could scroll down to the 4-hour time frame. What can we see? We could see market coming back to that level there. Market coming back to that level here. As it came back to this level here, what did you see? A manipulation and a break. Now, we didn't just come here and just plot that thing there. We used Fibonacci to test it to know if that zone is actually it. Now, what do you see? We could see here that this is a 50 fib retracement level. So market is reacting on that 50 fib retracement level, and on the daily time frame, that is the neckline. That is the neckline of that double top. You getting me? That is the neckline of that double top. So, and this also wants to look like a head and shoulder trying to form, but though let's just use the double top as a chart pattern. Now, what are we seeing? So we could see that this is currently bearish. So where's my market is currently bearish. market is going to be bearish soon, like it's going to be bearish. So I'm expecting this to roll down to 6,581.93. First take profit, while second take profit 6,230.20. So how are we going to take advantage of this now? I'm expecting this to rally down. This is just like a news causing of manipulation, break, continuation. So I'm expecting this thing to come back here as a third touch. I don't want to see a breakout. Once I see a breakout, I won't enter. So, but if I see a breakout, and maybe the breakout was first breakout and maybe continuous pullback, then eventually again come back down. Do you understand? Then I can take advantage of it. But still, I want this to do something like this on the 4-hour time frame. I want to see something like this, pull back down, touch back here, then some minor reaction, then a break. That's what I want to see, a 4-hour candle break. Then I'll be taking advantage of it. Once I see something as such, I'll be taking advantage of it, putting my short position from here, I don't want that thing to be that long like that. I just want to see a breakout, a 4-hour breakout, engulfing candle breakout. First take profit will be here. So this will be like a 1 to 2 weeks to reward. 1 to 2 weeks to reward. It's not bad. The main thing here, our idea here is entering trade that are quality. It's better to be patient than to be taken out of the market. So second take profit will be 1 to 8 risks to reward, while if market takes out that, the next take profit will be this. So this will be like 1 to 10, let me just say 1 to 11 risks to reward. 1 to 11 risks to reward. That is massive. So we're going to be swing trading this. First take profit 6,581.93. Second take profit 6,230 and 30.0. Then the next take profit will be 6,122.27. So that is what I'm seeing here, and as time goes on, I'm going to be updating it. So what next one am I seeing? So let's try to analyze BTC. Let's see what BTC is trying to see. BTC USD. Now let's analyze BTC USD. Let me go back. BTC USD, I'm using Binance as a broker. So let's analyze BTC USD starting from the daily time frame. I don't like 4-hour time frame. Now let's do a quick top-down analysis on this. Now you could see that BTC USD has been bullish since when? Since 2020 till date. Are you seeing? So what are we expecting? Now we could see some minor reaction on that part there. Now what are we seeing? We could see a double top. A double top at this point here on the weekly time frame. If you are new here, the weekly time frame is used for what? Finding reversal chart patterns such as the head and shoulder, double top, double bottom, inverse head and shoulder. All these ones are the type of chart pattern we look for on the weekly time frame. Now we could see this now on the weekly time frame. You understand? Now there's the trend line here. I didn't put it because I just removed it when I removed it because of something else. So where is that? Is it ray? Okay, yeah, that's it. So from here to here, that is it. So as you can see, as you can see, market what I was expecting this to come to the third touch, because of the third touch of the trend line always like doing the trick. So I was expecting this to come to this part here, then retest back to the neckline of the double top, but you saw a powerful bearish engulfing candle broke out. So though I caught the I caught the sell from here to here to this trend line here, you understand, but I was using a smaller risk to reward, you understand, a smaller risk. I was risking a very small losing because of this trend line here, you understand me. So I was expecting this to come to this trend line, back at this trend line, pull back to the neckline, but as you can see, it did what it's supposed to do. So how did I take advantage of this? I screwed to the lower time frame for the daily time frame, and I found that the market has pulled back to the neckline of the double top. So what did I do? I drew my you already know me, I use CTL to enter trade. So I drew my CTL and I caught the trade to this part here. So when market came to this, my first TP, I took my stop loss to break even. I closed some position of my trade. I closed them and I left them. Excuse me. So currently like this, I'm in floating profit. Do you understand? Currently like this, I'm in floating profit. But what did I remove? Just small what they call it, because I was not that sure about it. Do you understand? 10% of my account, that's what I usually risk on every solid trade. If I'm not that confident in it, if I'm having slight doubts about it, like I'm really bored, like worried about it, what do? I risk 5%. So inside the 5% of my trade, only 2% that are here, that are left opened, only 2%. 3% of the what they call it, I closed it because of I was not listening. But still, what is it? You understand? It's better that you pull out something from it than you not pull out anything, or it's better that you pull out something from it than you lose your account. So what is it? So that is it on BTC. So BTC, I'm expecting BTC to drop down to this level. I want to see some reactions on this level. Do you understand? Now, there's a theory that states that on price action, that markets move from zones to zones, and when you draw a trend line, market usually climb it like a ladder. Do you understand? So I was expecting this first market to hit this, then the next one will be this. Do you understand? Market must come back to this one because this is a ladder. Then the next one was supposed to be this. So let's see what the market does. You understand me? But still, I want this to pull back for a more deeper retracement, like pull back up. That's what I want it to do. I'm still worried about this trade because the weekly time frame has not given me what I want. It has not pulled back. Like that. It doesn't pull back. As you see, the way it pulled back at this point here, that's what I'm waiting for. It to pull back at least at this point here, it will catch the sell and maybe break, retest, break. Maybe I don't like projecting something like this. Do you understand? I don't like it, but I'm just trying to just show you what may happen, but that is under probability. At the end of the day, it will do what it wants to do. You understand? At the end of the day, it will do what it wants to do. So next take profits, next targets, as I can see, BTC is eyeing that level, 86,374.08. That's when BTC is eyeing on currently. You understand? That is the part BTC is eyeing currently. So as you can see, excuse me, let me go to the 4-hour time frame so I'll show you how I took advantage of it. Do you understand how I took advantage of that? Okay, I was expecting BTC to still pull back to this smaller zone here, to this smaller zone there at least, but anyway, so How did I take advantage of this? I came here. I always like cleaning out what I do before because I don't need it anymore. I came here, I drew my CTL like this. Do you understand? I drew my CTL like that. Though I don't like this. I don't like this. Like here, this way it was. Now, as I entered, as I saw this, it broke out from here. It broke out from here, a bounce. It broke out from here. I don't like entering at the bounce. I like entering. I like seeing some reaction here because sometimes market will come to this part here, it will react and pull back down. So I love to see it taking it out. So what do you see? A break retest continuation. This is a clear break retest continuation. So I entered here, first take profit here, because you know what I said, it's better to take something out of the market than not to take if you see a good trade. So this was a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Do you understand? 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and stop loss was here, entry was here, and what do you see? Market was giving me some minor profit before, went back up, boom, hit me out, like hit my take profit. Are you seeing? So what am I seeing now? I'm still in profit. I would have showed you my MT5, but I don't like bragging. I don't like all those bragging stuff, blah blah blah. Now I'll not show you. You will not see his demo, his blah. Who am I? Who am I trying to impress? As you can see, the strategy is working, and it's working spot on. Now, if you have not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe, like, and have a nice day.